Welcome back to my KEEPUP channel. Suri Cruise attends the prom. Katie Holmes' lookalike daughter, 18, is gorgeous as she poses with her date, while estranged dad Tom Cruise lives it up in London. Suri Cruise looked pretty as a princess when she was seen heading out for her high school prom in New York City with a handsome date who slightly resembles her estranged father Tom Cruise. Katie Holmes' lookalike daughter, 18, was spotted outside the Ascent Lounge and talking to friends on a sidewalk as she headed to a waiting car. The youngest child of action movie star Cruise, 61, appeared to be in a great mood as she smiled plenty while chatting up her friends, including DailyMail.com can exclusively reveal Toby Cohen, a fellow high school graduate and budding musician who appears to have accompanied the teen to the milestone event as her date. At one point the New Yorker, who has already chosen her college, posed for photos with Toby, who attended LaGuardia High School alongside the teenager and is set to attend the prestigious Berklee College of Music in Boston in the fall, while Suri will head off to Carnegie Mellon in Pittsburgh. Suri looked stunning in a floral print corset-style dress with a maroon piping. The look consisted of a bustier top that came in at the waistline, accentuating her slim figure, and a skirt that went to her knees. The dancer added high-heeled gold strappy shoes as she went bare-legged for the milestone event, which traditionally takes place during the end of the senior year of high school. There appeared to be no sign of Holmes, 45, but there was a woman in a black coat taking photographs of Suri, who turned 18 in April, as she posed up with Toby, who is preparing to study songwriting and voice at Berklee, and several other pals. Meanwhile, Suri's estranged actor father Cruise was last seen flying a helicopter in London, where he has been spending much of his time lately. Suri's high school is LaGuardia High School of Music and Art and Performing Arts, often referred to simply as LaGuardia, which is a public high school specializing in teaching visual arts and performing arts. The prom group was spotted outside the Ascent Lounge in Columbus Circle, in New York City. Suri had a purple flower corsage on her wrist from her prom date Toby, revealing that the teen was following with tradition. The budding star wore her hair parted in the middle and down in soft summer waves. She also had on pretty makeup with a plum-toned lip that went with the dark maroon accents in her dress. And tying in the color, she had her nails painted a matching dark plum tone. Suri was seen walking into a building with Toby, who had on a dark blue suit with light brown leather dress shoes. And he had a white flower boutonniere on his jacket that was likely from Suri. Both Suri and Toby had gold rings on their wedding fingers. Suri also added a purple gemstone ring on her index finger and small gold earrings. They held hands, which made it clear he was her date for the big night, and at another point he held her arm as he guided her into a building. And when they posed for photos, he put his hands around her waist. She also posed with several female friends. One had on a blue dress with a hot pink scarf around her shoulders, another had on a long royal blue gown, and the third was elegant in a pink and black dress with black strappy heels. Toby showed off his artistic skills as he got behind the camera to snap photos of the group. Suri was also seen posing for photos with another man in a dark suit who appeared to be her pal's date. There were hints that Suri was going to attend prom this summer as she was seen looking at dresses 3 weeks ago in New York City. The star was spotted at a dress shop in Lower Manhattan. But the dress could belong to her fashion-minded mother Katie, who recently shared that her only child often steals clothing out of her closet. Holmes is known for wearing designer gowns from her pals like Zac Posen. Cruise has also hinted where she will attend college as she wore a Carnegie Mellon University sweatshirt in early June. DailyMail.com exclusively revealed she has been accepted into Pittsburgh's prestigious Carnegie Mellon University, which is about a 2-hour flight, or a 9-hour drive from Berklee, where Toby will be studying. Suri revealed her tartan pride in a playful TikTok where she and her friends each wore their chosen college's sweatshirt and revealed the name to the camera. Suri, whose famous father has had no part in her upbringing, has always been determined to forge her own way. She applied to a host of colleges with the artistic teen leaning towards studying fashion. Carnegie Mellon School of Design is one of the oldest and most highly ranked programs in the country. Now, with her acceptance into its hallowed halls, a notably chic mother and a wardrobe said to be worth $5 million, Suri is off to the best possible start if that is her chosen path. One insider told DailyMail.com, "She is a smart girl, and she is turning into a very intelligent, mature young woman. She has a very close group of loyal friends, and she knows exactly where she comes from. But though Holmes will surely be proud of her daughter's stellar achievement, sources say she is overwhelmed at the thought of sending her little girl off to college. Speaking recently, one told DailyMail.com, Katie takes great pride in her, but is also extremely overprotective. Perhaps it's little wonder given that, for the past 11 years, Holmes has effectively raised Suri solo. 61-year-old Cruise's only input to his daughter's life has been financial, and he hasn't been seen with his daughter since 2013, after Holmes quit both the marriage and the Church of Scientology, the religion to which Cruise is so devoted. According to their divorce settlement, Cruise agreed to pay Holmes $400,000 a year until Suri turned 18 and will continue to pay for her college fees as well. Under the terms of their agreement, though he may be physically absent from his daughter's life, he has and will continue to cover medical, dental, insurance, education, college and other extracurricular costs. But despite having little if any relationship with her dad, Suri is, according to sources, a happy and well-adjusted teen who has loved growing up in New York City. Earlier this week, she was seen out running in the city's Central Park as she enjoyed an early morning workout in the June sunshine. Later, she switched workout gear for a simple white summer dress paired with brown boots as she headed out to dinner in Soho with her mother and grandmother, Kathleen Stammer Holmes. Holmes and Cruise had reportedly been keen to co-parent when they initially divorced in 2012. But Cruise's religion proved a bar to any continued contact with his ex-wife and child, just as it did to his former spouse, Nicole Kidman. The 56-year-old actress has had no relationship with the son and daughter that she and Cruise adopted since she left the Church of Scientology, and they remained in it. Non-believers are deemed suppressive by Scientologists, and despite the Church's official denials, multiple former Scientologists speak of being forbidden from having any continued relationship with people who have left the Church, regardless of the nature of their relationship. Meanwhile, Katie has already come up with projects to keep her busy after Suri leaves for college. The actress, who has created her own capsule collection with French brand APC, wants to become the next celebrity to launch her own beauty line, according to the Sunday Times. Absolutely, I would love to, she told the outlet when asked if cosmetics were part of her future plans. Over the past few years, Holmes has focused on movie making and getting more stage experience. She wrote the script for, starred in, and directed the 2022 romantic drama Alone Together, about a couple in a bad relationship who end up at the same upstate New York vacation rental. That project was followed by 2023's Rare Objects. Holmes co-wrote the script, directed, and starred in the story of a young woman recovering from trauma who regains her confidence after finding a job in an antique shop. I'd like to continue to write and direct my own films, she told the outlet, adding, maybe write a few books fiction. The actress also returned to the stage in 2023, starring in The Wanderers. Recently, Holmes was asked to create her own collection with APC. I really look at other people that have an innate sense of style. And I'm like, oh, that with that. Okay, that's cool. I'm always looking for inspiration, she said. I like to mix and match classic pieces. I like vintage a lot. Living in New York City, I have to have things that are practical and comfortable. The city influences my style. Those practical pieces include ballet flats, sneakers, baggy jeans, and a t-shirt, she said. I like putting it together in a way that doesn't look like you put it together. For the collection, she visited the APC archives for inspiration. I remember the 90s as being about looking really simple and very natural. That's what I wanted this collection to embody, pieces that are cool but not recognizable and can fit into your existing wardrobe seamlessly. That seems to be part of Holmes' innate style. As a teenager, she always brought someone with her on photo shoots to make sure she wasn't sexualized. I didn't want to be the sexy young thing. I am not sexy, she told Glamour. I used to have a friend of mine come to all my photo shoots to make sure that they didn't try to make me that way. I guess I just wanted to be an actor. Source, dailymail.co.uk. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.